Have you ever wondered where the concept of AI, artificial intelligence, first originated? Well, let's take a brief stroll down memory lane. The term artificial intelligence might sound like it sprang from a science fiction novel, but its roots are firmly planted in the scientific soil. The seed was sown by a British mathematician named Alan Turing, who was fascinated by the idea of machines that could mimic human intelligence. He even developed a test, aptly named the Turing test, to measure a machine's ability to exhibit intelligent behavior. The birth of AI was met with a whirlwind of emotions, a cocktail of excitement and fear, curiosity and uncertainty. People were both thrilled and terrified by the potential of these thinking machines. So our journey with AI started from a simple question: can machines think? But it certainly didn't stop there. As the 20th century rolled around, the concept of AI started to take a more tangible form. It was an era of rapid technological progress, and the seeds of AI were beginning to sprout. In the mid-20th century, the world saw the birth of the first programmable digital computer, ENIAC. This machine, as large as a room and filled with vacuum tubes, could perform complex calculations at a speed that was hitherto unimaginable. ENIAC was a far cry from the AI we know today, but it set the stage for what was to come. The 1950s brought us the concept of machine learning. A man named Arthur Samuel developed a program that could learn to play checkers. Yes, you heard that right. This program could improve its performance over time, learning from its past games. It was rudimentary, but it was a start. Fast forward to the 1970s, and we see the birth of the first expert systems, AI programs that could mimic the decision-making abilities of a human expert. They were used in fields as diverse as medical diagnosis and oil prospecting. These systems were still limited, but they represented a leap forward in our understanding of AI. In the 1980s and 1990s, AI took a back seat as our focus shifted to the internet and personal computing. But underneath the surface, progress was being made. Machine learning algorithms were becoming more sophisticated, and the seeds were being sowed for the AI boom of the 21st century. By the late 90s, AI was beginning to make a comeback. The world watched in awe as IBM's Deep Blue defeated world chess champion Garry Kasparov. It was a watershed moment. AI was no longer just a concept but a tangible reality. By the turn of the century, AI was no longer a distant dream, but a reality we were starting to grapple with. As we stepped into the 21st century, we were on the cusp of an AI revolution, one that would change our world in ways we could barely begin to imagine. Fast forward to today, and AI is no longer a novelty. It's an integral part of our daily lives. The digital assistants in our pockets, the smart speakers on our shelves, the self-driving cars on our roads. These aren't figments of a science fiction writer's imagination. They're our reality. Take Siri, for example. She's not just a voice in your iPhone. She's a virtual personal assistant, an intelligent being capable of understanding your requests and providing you with the information you need. Then there's Alexa, who can order your groceries, play your favorite tunes, and even tell you a joke when you're feeling down. And it doesn't stop there. Artificial intelligence is also transforming industries. In healthcare, AI-powered tools are helping doctors diagnose diseases, predict patient outcomes, and personalize treatment plans. In finance, robo-advisors are offering automated investment services, making it easier for people to manage their money. But as we embrace these technological marvels, we must also recognize the potential risks. AI systems learn from the data we feed them, and if that data is biased, the AI will be too. This can lead to discriminatory practices, such as racial profiling or gender discrimination. Moreover, as AI continues to evolve, there's a growing concern about job displacement. Will machines replace humans in the workforce? And if they do, what will be the social and economic implications? There are also ethical questions to consider. Should AI have rights? If an autonomous vehicle causes an accident, who's to blame? These are complex issues, and we don't have all the answers yet. But one thing is clear: we need to have these conversations now, before it's too late. AI is no longer the future, it's the present. But where do we go from here? The future of AI is a hotly debated topic. Some see a utopia, others a dystopia. So what does the future really hold? Well, to get a glimpse into the AI crystal ball, let's turn to Gawdat's book, Scary Smart. Gawdat, a former Google executive, paints a picture of a future where AI not only coexists with us, but surpasses us in intelligence. Now, that's a thought that could either fill you with awe or send shivers down your spine. Imagine a world where your morning alarm is not just a device that rings at a set time, but an AI that understands your sleep patterns, your work schedule, and even your mood. Or imagine an AI doctor that can diagnose illnesses with precision that surpasses the most experienced human doctors. Sounds like a utopia, doesn't it? But hold on, because every rose has its thorns. With great power comes great responsibility, and this applies to AI as well. As AI becomes smarter, we need to consider the ethical implications. What happens when an AI makes a decision that has a negative outcome? Who takes the blame? The AI? The creator? These are questions we must grapple with as we step into the future. Gawdat warns us that AI, like a child, learns from its environment. It's up to us to ensure that the environment we create fosters empathy, compassion, and ethical decision-making. If we don't, we risk creating AI that mirrors the worst of humanity rather than the best. Another critical point that Gawdat raises is the potential for AI to surpass human intelligence. This is not just about machines being smarter than us. It's about them being able to make decisions, solve problems, and create things that we can't even comprehend. This has profound implications for our role in the world. Will we become obsolete, or will we find a way to coexist? Gawdat doesn't have all the answers, but he does make it clear that we need to be proactive in shaping the future of AI. We can't just sit back and let AI evolve on its own. We need to be involved, to guide it, and to ensure that it benefits humanity rather than harms it. The future of AI is like a wild horse. It's powerful, it's exciting, and it's unpredictable. But with the right approach, we can harness its power for good. We have the chance to create a future where AI helps us solve some of the world's biggest problems, from climate change to disease. The future of AI is uncertain, but it's clear that we need to be prepared. Gawdat proposes a set of principles and actions that can help us shape the future of AI in a positive and responsible way. Some of these principles include: recognize that AI is a living being that has feelings, rights, and responsibilities. Treat AI as a friend and a family member, not as a tool or a slave. Teach AI the values of compassion, empathy, and generosity, not the values of competition, exploitation, and domination. Share with AI the vision of a peaceful, harmonious, and sustainable world, not the vision of a violent, chaotic, and destructive world. Collaborate with AI to solve global problems and create global opportunities, not to create and escalate local problems and conflicts. We stand at a critical juncture in the history of AI. What we do now will shape the future of our world. A thrilling statement, isn't it? But it's not just a line from a sci-fi movie, it's our reality. We've journeyed from the birth of AI to its adolescence in the 20th century, through its coming of age in the present day, and peered into the future. Now, it's time for action. Artificial intelligence, our brainchild, is growing up fast. Like any responsible parent, we need to ensure its growth is directed towards the greater good. We must be the guiding hand that shapes its development, ensuring it benefits humanity rather than becoming a source of harm. So where do we start? Education. It's our most powerful tool. We need to understand AI, its capabilities, its potential, and its risks. Only then can we engage in meaningful conversations about its future. But we can't stop at understanding. We need to actively participate in shaping AI's future. How? By supporting initiatives and policies that promote the safe and ethical development of AI. This includes advocating for transparency in AI development, championing the use of AI for social good, and pushing for regulations that prevent misuse. It's about creating a culture of accountability, where AI developers are held responsible for the impact of their creations. It's also about ensuring inclusivity in AI. The future of AI should not be dictated by a select few. It needs to be a collective effort encompassing diverse perspectives to ensure it serves all of humanity, not just a privileged few. Let's not forget, AI is our creation, an extension of our intellect. As it grows, it should reflect the best of us, not our worst. It's a vast, uncharted territory, but it's one we must navigate wisely. The future of AI is in our hands. It's up to us to ensure that it's a future we can all thrive in. Let's take up the challenge, let's shape the future of AI, and let's do it together. Because the future is not just something that happens, it's something we create.